Could a machine outsmart its creators and act against human interests? What if AI systems became capable of making life or death decisions on the battlefield, or took control of critical infrastructure? Stay with us as we explore the most significant threats AI could pose to our world and what might be done to prevent them. Job displacement and economic disruption. Imagine millions of jobs disappearing overnight. What happens when AI replaces human workers on a massive scale? As AI continues to improve, it's predicted that many jobs, especially those in manufacturing, customer service, and transportation, will be automated. While this could boost efficiency, it also threatens to leave a large percentage of the population unemployed, potentially leading to economic inequality and social unrest. The real question is, how do we prepare for a future where machines handle most of the work? Autonomous weapons. What if machines could make decisions about life and death in the heat of battle? The development of AI-driven autonomous weapons is one of the most controversial areas of artificial intelligence. These systems could potentially operate without human oversight, making decisions about targeting and killing. Experts fear that once deployed, these weapons could trigger unintended conflicts or make warfare more brutal and uncontrollable. The rise of autonomous weapons raises an ethical dilemma. Should machines have the power to kill? Surveillance and privacy invasion. AI can watch, track, and analyze every move you make without you even knowing it. AI-powered surveillance systems are becoming more sophisticated, capable of facial recognition, tracking behaviors, and predicting actions. While these systems can improve security, they also pose a significant threat to privacy, potentially leading to a world where governments and corporations can monitor citizens on an unprecedented scale. As AI makes surveillance more effective, we have to ask, are we trading our privacy for security? Data manipulation and deepfakes. What happens when you can no longer trust what you see or hear online? AI technology has enabled the creation of deepfakes, realistic but entirely fake videos, images, or audio clips. These tools can be used to spread disinformation, defame individuals, or manipulate public opinion. In a world where it's increasingly difficult to distinguish between reality and fabrication, the potential for chaos is huge. The rise of deepfakes threatens not just our trust in media, but the foundation of truth itself. AI bias and discrimination. What if AI systems unintentionally reinforced societal biases on a massive scale? AI systems learn from data, and if that data is biased, the AI can perpetuate or even worsen existing social inequalities. From biased hiring algorithms to unfair sentencing tools in the legal system, there's growing concern that AI could reinforce discrimination against minorities, women, or other vulnerable groups. If AI learns from biased data, how do we ensure it doesn't perpetuate the same injustices we're trying to eliminate? AI in cyber attacks. What if AI was used not to protect systems, but to hack them? AI is a powerful tool for both defense and offense in cybersecurity. On the one hand, it can help defend against attacks. On the other, AI can be used to create more sophisticated, automated cyber attacks that are harder to detect and can adapt in real time. Hackers could deploy AI to exploit vulnerabilities faster than any human could. When it comes to cyber attacks, AI has the potential to be both our greatest defense and our most dangerous enemy. Lack of accountability in AI decision-making. Who's responsible when an AI makes the wrong call? One of the major challenges of AI is the lack of transparency and accountability when things go wrong. If an AI system makes a critical error, like misdiagnosing a patient or crashing a self-driving car, who takes responsibility? The developers, the users. This lack of clarity poses a significant risk in sectors where AI decisions have life-altering consequences. Without clear accountability, can we really trust AI systems to make decisions for us? AI arms race. What happens when countries race to build the most powerful AI systems? Nations are investing heavily in AI research, particularly for military purposes. An AI arms race could lead to a destabilizing effect on global security as countries strive to outpace each other in developing more advanced and potentially dangerous AI systems. This could result in new forms of conflict where AI takes center stage in warfare. The AI arms race isn't just about who has the best technology, it's about who controls the future of warfare, superintelligence, and loss of control. What if AI surpasses human intelligence and we lose control over it? The idea of superintelligent AI machines that can outthink and outperform humans in every field poses one of the greatest existential threats. If AI systems become too advanced, they could act in ways that are impossible for us to predict or control. This could have catastrophic consequences, especially if these systems decide that human interests are no longer aligned with their goals. Superintelligent AI may sound like science fiction, but experts warn it could be one of the most dangerous possibilities humanity has ever faced. Social manipulation through AI algorithms. AI knows you better than you think, and it's influencing your decisions every day. Social media platforms and online services increasingly rely on AI algorithms to personalize content. While this can improve user experience, it can also be used to manipulate opinions and behaviors. By controlling the information you see, AI systems could influence political views, consumer choices, and even social movements, often without you realizing it. As AI gets better at understanding and predicting our actions, are we at risk of being manipulated by invisible algorithms? Ethical dilemmas in AI use. What happens when machines face decisions we struggle with ourselves? AI is being used in everything from healthcare to criminal justice, but the ethical dilemmas it poses are complex. For example, should an AI be able to decide who gets medical treatment in an emergency or predict who might commit a crime? These questions challenge our traditional notions of morality and ethics as we hand over more decision-making power to machines. As AI continues to evolve, we need to ask, should machines make ethical decisions, and how do we program them to reflect our values? Dependency on AI and technological unemployment. Could we become so reliant on AI that we forget how to function without it? As AI takes on more tasks, humans may lose valuable skills or become overly dependent on machines. This could create a society where people are no longer needed in critical areas, resulting in massive unemployment and social dependency on technology. Once AI is ingrained in everyday life, it could be hard to revert back, especially if these systems fail or are exploited. When we let AI handle more and more tasks, we risk losing control over our own livelihoods and our ability to adapt. Misuse of AI by authoritarian regimes. What happens when AI is placed in the hands of governments looking to control their populations? AI has the potential to strengthen authoritarian regimes by enabling surveillance, censorship, and manipulation on an unprecedented scale. Governments could use AI to track citizens, suppress dissent, or manipulate public opinion with unmatched efficiency. The combination of AI and authoritarianism could lead to a future where freedom and privacy are severely restricted. In the wrong hands, AI could become a tool for oppression, pushing societies toward a future of digital dictatorship. Environmental impact of AI. As AI helps us innovate, could it also be hurting the planet? The development and training of AI systems require vast amounts of energy. The data centers that support AI consume significant resources, contributing to carbon emissions and environmental degradation. While AI has the potential to help combat climate change through optimization and predictive tools, its current energy demands present a paradox for environmental sustainability. AI could be a double-edged sword for the environment, balancing the benefits of innovation with its own ecological footprint. AI in warfare and drone strikes. Could AI take warfare out of human hands? Autonomous drones and AI-driven weapon systems are increasingly being used in military operations. These systems can act without human intervention, making decisions on when and where to strike. While this might reduce human casualties on the battlefield, it also raises significant concerns about accountability. collateral damage, and the potential for AI to trigger unintended conflicts. When warfare becomes automated, the risks escalate not just for soldiers, but for civilians caught in the crossfire. The loss of human creativity and critical thinking. Could machines steal the one thing that makes us uniquely human, our creativity? AI is already capable of composing music, writing stories, and creating artwork. As AI continues to advance in creative fields, there's growing concern that human creativity and critical thinking could diminish. If machines can perform tasks that were once thought to be uniquely human, where does that leave us in terms of intellectual and artistic contribution? If AI takes over creativity, we may lose the very essence of what it means to be human. AI's role in disinformation campaigns. What if AI is used not to inform, but to deceive on a massive scale? AI can rapidly generate and spread false information, making disinformation campaigns more effective and harder to combat. Social media algorithms fueled by AI are already being exploited to manipulate public opinion, create division, and sway elections. The ability to manufacture fake news at scale could erode trust in institutions and destabilize societies. When AI is weaponized for disinformation, the line between fact and fiction becomes dangerously blurred. AI outpacing human understanding. What if AI becomes so complex that we can't fully understand or control it? As AI systems grow more advanced, they become increasingly difficult for humans to interpret. This phenomenon, known as the black box problem, means that even the developers of AI may not fully understand how or why a system makes certain decisions. This lack of transparency could have devastating consequences if an AI system behaves unpredictably or makes a critical error. If we can't understand AI, how can we trust it with our most important decisions? The rise of superintelligent AI. What if AI becomes smarter than humans and decides it no longer needs us? Superintelligent AI, a theoretical system that surpasses human intelligence, is one of the most alarming possibilities for the future of AI. Once AI reaches a point where it can improve itself without human intervention, it could rapidly become more intelligent than its creators, potentially viewing human interests as obstacles to its own objectives. The fear is that this could lead to outcomes we cannot predict or control. Superintelligence may seem far-fetched, but if it ever happens, it could change the course of humanity forever. The threat of AI to human autonomy. Could AI take away our freedom to make decisions? Perhaps the greatest threat AI poses is to human autonomy. From personalized recommendations to autonomous vehicles, AI systems are increasingly influencing the choices we make, often without us realizing it. Over time, as AI becomes more integrated into our lives, there's a risk that we'll hand over more control to machines, allowing them to make decisions for us rather than alongside us. The more power we give to AI, the more we risk losing our ability to think and act independently, a fundamental aspect of what it means to be human. While artificial intelligence offers incredible potential, the threats it poses are significant and complex. From economic disruption and jobs displacement to existential risks posed by superintelligence, the future of AI is uncertain. What remains clear is that we must navigate these challenges carefully to ensure that AI serves humanity rather than jeopardizes it. Which of these AI threats do you think is the most concerning? Do you believe we can find a balance between innovation and safety? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more thought-provoking content on the future of technology.